largest milk producer and leads the world's white revolution. Hello friends, I'm Namita Sachdeva and here today to share with you the details of Integrated Milk Certification Scheme of Bureau of Indian Standards. Its formation, need for integration, certification and advantages. Milk is synonymous with nutrition, purity and strength to a human body. In India, it is also considered as an auspicious offering to gods because of its attribute of purity. Milk and milk products are a necessity in every household for all the age groups and part of our daily lives. In view of public health and socio-economic consideration, pasteurization of packaged milk, a heat treatment, is a necessity, making it safe for human consumption and increasing its shelf life. The dairy sector provides livelihood to millions of homes and villages. India has over 1,200 dairies, including cooperatives, unions, subsidiaries, and private dairies. Here is some good news for milk and milk products manufacturing companies. Future. The milk processing industry in India is expected to expand at a compound annual growth rate of 14.8% between financial year 2018 and financial year 2023. And it will reach rupees 2,458.7 billion in financial year 2023. Demand for milk and milk products is estimated at about 210 million tons by 2021, which makes it an attractive investment opportunity. Certification will add value to your market share. In India, milk production is likely to reach 330 million tons by 2024. Adulteration. Milk and milk products sold in the country were found failing as per FSSAI reports. Hazardous adulterants like detergent, urea, starch, glucose and formalin were detected on sample testing, increasing awareness on the need for safety of milk. World Milk Day is celebrated on 1st of June worldwide every year to raise awareness among people about the nutrient value of milk. Huge demand and market size. Considering the huge milk production and consumption and no existing certification for packaged milk, request was received from Department of Animal Husbandry and Farmers Welfare to develop a certification scheme for milk and milk products. Integration of certification. BIS integration schemes background. Integration is when two or more schemes or certifications are clubbed together. Why the need for integration of milk certification was felt? Perishable nature. Milk is consumed within 48 hours of production. The test results are available after milk has been consumed. Safety can be ensured through the supply chain, farm to kitchen table, to fork approach from collection to delivery. Preventive system instead of end product testing. Risk involved can be covered when the dairy has implemented food safety management system.
Now let us talk about why the integrated milk certification scheme is much better and in fact ideal for milk rather than a single product certification scheme. As you all know that milk, even pasteurized milk, is a perishable commodity and needs to be consumed within 48 hours of its production. The test results in case of just product certification would be available much after the milk is consumed. So therefore, FSMS, which is a preventive approach instead of just focusing on end product testing, is much better to ensure that all the risks for food safety are covered right from collection of milk, processing, handling until its final delivery.
Earlier under IMS, only integration of 2 or more management systems were included. First license for IMS was granted in 2009. The integration at ISO was designed to make it easier for organizations adopting more than one management system standard, which now share common terms and definitions. 2018. In the second generation of integration, management system standards are integrated with other requirements such as product specifications like pasteurization, process requirements like food safety management systems, and self-declaration of conformity. Such integrations resulted in the following schemes. Integrated Milk Certification Scheme is a combination of food safety management system and product certification. The Integrated Milk Certification Scheme is thus an integration of a management system certification, that is, food safety management system, with product certification, that is, packaged pasteurized milk. Hence, a unique integrated scheme was formulated. IS 13688 Indian Standard on packaged pasteurized milk. ISO 22000 Food Safety Management System, requirements for an organization in the food chain.
Integrated Milk Certification Scheme of Bureau of Indian Standards is an amalgamation of Food Safety Management System certification for dairy units along with product certification of packaged pasteurized milk. It is a novel, unique, first-of-a-kind scheme as it integrates management system certification and product certification.
BIS has been operating management system certification schemes since 1991 under BIS Act of Parliament 2016 and is the only body to do so in India.
A management system certification provides various benefits to the organization. Number one, it ensures efficient utilization of resources and improved financial performance. Number two, it ensures improved risk management by identifying the risk and planning to mitigate them. And number three, it demonstrates commitment and compliance to regulatory and customer requirements. BIS offers 18 certification schemes at present, corresponding to various national and international standards.
We all know that a satisfied customer is the best business strategy.
But satisfaction is a rating and loyalty a brand.
An organization can transform a satisfied customer to a loyal customer by enhancing quality systems and customers' trust.
This is made possible by Food Safety Management System of the Bureau of Indian Standards. FSMS is the most important plan for achieving greater reliability and security for all food operators. What is ISO 22000? ISO 22000 is a global standard for food safety management system. It has been designed to enable organizations to control food safety hazards along the food chain. It applies to all organization types and sizes in the food chain.
ISO 22000 is an adopted international standard to ensure food safety in the food supply chain. It sets out systematic approach towards controlling food safety hazards within a food business to assure that the food is safe to eat. An organization that beholds certification for FSMS represents trust that the concerned organization has taken appropriate measures towards food safety. FSMS can be implemented by any organization in the food supply chain, regardless of its type, size, or complexity. Farmers, producers, food industry, transport providers, restaurants, retailers, equipment manufacturers, or packaging suppliers. Any other organization directly or indirectly involved in the food chain can implement food safety management system.
FSMS certification is one of the most critical certification that has to be applied for before you can start your food business. You need to comply with all the requirements of the Food Safety Management System regulations. Now, what are these regulations? As per the Act, that is the Food Safety and Standards Act of 2006, FSMS means the adoption of good manufacturing practices, good hygiene practices, hazard analysis and critical control point systems by food businesses throughout the food chain so as to ensure food safety. The FSMS certification provides advice on how to improve your internal processes in order to consistently produce safe food and also lends confidence to such organizations. FSMS certification is also mentioned as a requirement under Schedule 4 of these regulations, which are the Food Safety and Standards Licensing and Registration of Food Businesses. FSMS certification provides a number of benefits to organizations that implement them. Apart from reducing the risk of product and service liability claims, it also enhances the greater health protection, provides international acceptance to food products, satisfies customer contractual requirements, also demonstrates conformance to international standardization as well as other regulatory requirements. It assists in competing effectively in national and international markets.
Milk is pasteurized through the automatic ultra-modern milk processing system so that milk retains its purity and its nutritional value. Quality check. Milk is purified in the company's dairy by experts who use the latest technology in the automatic plant so that milk meets the highest grades of purity. Product certification backed up by Food Safety Management System is ideal for product like milk.
Now let us talk about the Indian standard, that is packaged pasteurized milk IS 13688, against which certification for IMCS is carried out. This is 13688, that is the packaged pasteurized milk specification. Pasteurization is a heat treatment to reduce any disease-causing pathogenic microorganism in milk. Some of the important highlights of this standard are: it gives the various types of milk that can be pasteurized. These can be identified based on species like cow milk, goat milk, buffalo milk, sheep milk or camel milk, or a mixed milk, which is any combination of the above species identified milk. Then there are type of milk classified based on the fat and the SNF content, which is the full cream milk, the standardized milk, the toned milk, the double toned milk and skimmed milk. All of these types of milk need to be pasteurized in such a way so that every particle of milk reaches 63 degrees centigrade for at least 30 minutes or 72 degrees centigrade for at least 15 seconds to ensure that all the pathogens which are present in the milk are destroyed. The standard also prescribes the use of another method which is called the phosphatase test, to ensure that it becomes negative. This ensures the effectiveness of pasteurization. It is also important that once the milk is pasteurized at this temperature, it should be cooled immediately to 4 degrees centigrade or below. The standard also prescribes a number of very strict hygienic conditions that should be followed for any milk plant. That is, it has to be processed, pasteurized, packaged and handled under hygienic conditions which are given in the IS 2491. This is a standard which we call as the basic hygiene code applicable for all food products. Some of the important requirements under this include the importance of having neat surroundings in the immediate vicinity of a dairy plant, proper waste disposal, personal health and cleanliness. A lot of importance is given to maintaining a high degree of personal hygiene by the food handlers. The standard also provides for medical tests every 6 months for these food handlers. The standard also gives defects in milk, and these defects are basically characterized on the basis of characteristics like color, flavor and appearance. The standard also gives the microbiological requirements for packaged pasteurized milk. These include the absence of salmonella, listeria as well as coliforms in milk. The standard also lays down packaging requirements, that is, if the polythene pouches or the gloss bottles that are used, against which Indian standards it should comply with. The standard gives details of that. The standard also gives many statutory labeling declarations in accordance with the Food Safety and Standards Act, and also the BIS certification marking.
The Food Safety Management System certification from BIS is an accredited certification. BIS is recognized by FSSAI as a food safety auditing agency for dairy sector.
One audit offers 2 types of certification. One is FSMS license and other is product certification license. Product certification license is granted to use ISI mark on packaged pasteurized milk.
Through this scheme, license is granted to use ISI mark on packaged pasteurized milk. ISI mark is synonymous to quality and purity, so it signals to the consumers that the product is safe and good in quality. This improves the overall marketability and brand image of the organization.
Any organization interested to seek certification can register on manakonline.in and submit the application online. When it comes to quality standards, ISO is an international organization for standardization. It was established in 1947 and it is based in Geneva, Switzerland. Let us now glance through some integral points about BIS. Bureau of Indian Standards is the national standards body of India and represents the country in the International Forum on Standardization, including International Organization for Standardization, that is ISO, and International Electrotechnical Commission, that is IEC. BIS is the founder member of ISO and the sole body representing India in ISO. BIS product certification alone offers 36,762 licenses covering 1,010 products. BIS has been operating management system certification schemes since 1991 under BIS Act of Parliament 2016 and is the only body to do so in India. BIS offers 17 management certification schemes at present corresponding to various national and international standards. First license in management system certification was granted in 1992 for ISO 9001 quality management system.
Bureau of Indian Standards, that is BIS, is a national standards body of India and represents the country in the international fora on standardization, including International Organization for Standardization ISO and International Electrotechnical Commission, that is IEC.
This certification is from National Standards Body of India. All schemes are operated in accordance with the international standard ISO IEC 17021 Part 1 2015. It's cost-effective, remote auditing, or we can say virtual auditing, also curb the cost of stay and travel. It's accredited by National Accreditation Board for certification bodies under the Quality Control of India for Quality Management System, Environmental Management System and Food Safety Management System certification. It has professional, competent, qualified and ethical auditors in all the technical areas. All the auditors are also experienced in conformity assessment of products and services. It has a robust certification process and audits are in 2 stages. It has a timely service through 5 regional offices of BIS. It has a systematic approach in operation. BIS has a reputed client list. BIS provides credible, efficient and impartial management system certification services following national and international standards. It enhances confidence of interested parties in organization's product, process and service. It ensures continuous improvement of processes. Also, it lends greater objectivity, confidentiality and impartiality in certification.
Now the question arises, why the certification from BIS when there are other certification bodies who are doing certification in India? Number 1, it is a certification from National Standards Body of India. Number 2, it is cost effective. Number 3, it is accredited by NABCB. It has competent and qualified auditors in all technical areas and sectors. It has all auditors are also experienced in conformity assessment of products and services. Besides, BIS offers timely service through 5 regional offices, and last but not the least, it has a reputed client list. BIS now also offers remote auditing and virtual auditing. The associated cost of stay and travel are curbed, resulting in cost-effective certification. BIS Management Certification Scheme service provides confidence to the interested party. It ensures improvement of process on a continuous basis. It also ensures objectivity, confidentiality and impartiality in the certification process. BIS certification scheme on QMS, EMS and Food Safety Management System, that is FSMS certification scheme of BIS accredited from National Accreditation Board of Certification Bodies QCI. The process to obtain accreditation of OHSMS and Energy Management System is under process. However, all schemes are operated in accordance with International Standard ISO IEC 17021 Part 1 to 2015.
The BIS certification process. A robust certification process is followed for the grant of license. The applicant submits certification application online, whereafter the application is scrutinized by the BIS team. On the basis of given criteria, it is either rejected or accepted. Once accepted, the applicant coordinates with the team for stage 1 of audit. Audit stage 1. To check the basic QA system, documentation, manufacturing facility, testing equipment availability, and types of products to assess the time requirements. The team visits the applicant's office to further streamline the management systems and processes to enhance efficiency of operations and overall quality of product or service as per the international standards. Some suggestions and instructions are given and the applicant must comply by them in the given duration. After stage 1 analysis by the team, another appointment is fixed for stage 2 of audit. Audit stage 2. To cover all the processes, all the products, factory testing, process checks and system requirements. Another analysis gauges if the follow-up is satisfactory or not. or if any more action is required. Once the team is satisfied with the system standards and all the certification requirements, a final audit report is prepared and submitted to authorities, and recommendations are made for awarding license to the applicant. After the grant of license, a surveillance audit plan is prepared, ensuring surveillance visit at least once a year. First surveillance is carried out within 12 months from the date of certification. Next surveillance audit to be completed in the next calendar year. In the third year, surveillance audit is replaced with recertification, that is, renewal audit. BIS offers a combination of two schemes in which cost of certification is not doubled. It's like a combined audit. Due to liberalization of Indian economy and free trade under World Trade Organization, quality competitiveness is the most critical matter in the Indian food and dairy sector. So whether you belong to the organized or unorganized sector of marketing milk and milk products, apply online for the Integrated Milk Certification Scheme by BIS and ensure world-class quality and credibility for your product and production system.